Forget everything you know about standard chatbots. The era of typing a simple prompt and waiting for a static text response is officially dead. ChatGPT and Claude have undeniably completely transformed how we interface with data. But they were only ground. They were merely the warm-up act for the real technological earthquake hitting Silicon Valley right now. We are rapidly moving from conversational systems to entirely autonomous execution platforms. Welcome to the explosive dawn of agentic swarms. If you think a single AI is powerful, imagine an entire synchronized army of them. We are talking about highly specialized AI models communicating directly with each other. They operate without any human intervention whatsoever. They identify structural bottlenecks in real time. They formulate intricate step-by-step strategies. They systematically execute massive workflows while you sleep. This is not some distant sci-fi concept mapped out for the next decade. Multi-agent systems are already aggressively rewriting the baseline algorithms of modern enterprises. Researchers and developers are successfully deploying interconnected cognitive grids right now. These digital swarms are capable of autonomous reasoning and independent tool utilization. The technological paradigm map is shifting right underneath our feet. At breakneck speed. Let us break down exactly what an agentic swarm is. We will analyze exactly why it threatens to disrupt the global white-collar workforce forever. To fully understand the swarm, we must first define the agent. A traditional large language model acts entirely reactively. It waits patiently for your specific input before rendering a single token. It possesses initiative. An autonomous AI agent fundamentally shatters this specific reactive limitation. An agent is a large language model equipped with distinct continuous feedback loops. It is granted direct access to actual external tools. It can autonomously search the live internet in real time. It can write, execute, and compile raw Python code locally. It can read your massive corporate databases without asking for explicit permission. You do not tell an agent how to do something. You only tell the agent what your final absolute goal is: to find the objective. The agent immediately maps out its own sequential reasoning tree. Let us look at landmark frameworks like AutoGPT and BabyAGI. They prove that AI can theoretically break down massive tasks into smaller macro-objectives. Those early iterations were incredibly fragile and prone to infinite reasoning loops. They lacked robust contextual memory. They easily hallucinated and drifted away from the core objective. The architecture has brutally evolved in just 12 short months. We now have highly stabilized execution layers. The single autonomous agent is now robust and hyper-focused. What happens when you network 50 of these agents together? This is where the Swarm Intelligence Protocol violently enters the picture. The real breakthrough lies in highly structured, multi-agent collaboration frameworks. Consider groundbreaking experimental platforms like MetaGPT, Microsoft's Autogen. Do not just deploy one isolated AI to solve a complex coding problem. They instantly spin up an entire digital software development company in the cloud. One agent takes on the strict role of the senior product manager. A second specialized agent becomes the lead technical software engineer. A third agent adopts the aggressive persona of an executive quality assurance tester. The product manager agent autonomously writes the comprehensive system requirements. It hands those specifications directly over to the engineer agent. The engineer agent actively writes the necessary Python code. The QA agent aggressively reviews that exact code and searches for logical errors. If the QA agent finds a fatal bug, it kicks it back to the engineer. They debate the codebase, they refine the complex logic. They iteratively patch the software system entirely within their own digital ecosystem. No human types a single line of code during this intense exchange. It is a terrifyingly efficient, self-correcting digital assembly line. A task that would take a human engineering team 3 weeks to coordinate is finished in minutes. This structural change goes far beyond just generating software code. The real-world impact on enterprise efficiency is deeply profound. Imagine highly intelligent digital workers handling your entire logistics supply chain. One autonomous agent instantly detects a critical shipping delay caused by a massive storm in the Pacific. It instantly alerts the inventory management agent. That agent automatically recalculates the global stock levels across 30 distinct warehouses. A third procurement agent then immediately emails an alternative supplier in a different hemisphere. It completely renegotiates the purchasing contract. It authorizes the emergency financial payment. It finalizes the massive shipping manifest. This entire complex global transaction happens in 10 seconds. There is absolutely zero human oversight required. AI agents are no longer just passive analytical tools. They are becoming the active digital employees of the 21st century. Look at Devin, the newly announced autonomous software engineer. Devin is not an autocomplete extension like GitHub Copilot. Devin takes a raw Upwork ticket. It reads the complex specifications. It builds the specialized website. It deploys the entire server architecture. Then, it sends you the finalized staging link. The productivity gains are simply astronomical. The economic implications for the traditional middle class are undeniably terrifying. The corporate demand for entry-level and mid-level digital workers is going to plummet catastrophically. We are standing precisely at the bleeding edge of a hyper-automation wave. Traditional competitive moat of specialized white-collar labor is evaporating. A small team of 3 elite human developers orchestrating a massive agentic swarm can completely outpace a legacy software studio of 300 people. The digital leverage is unprecedented in human history. So, what is your next aggressive move? You cannot build a wall to keep the swarm out. You must learn how to command it. The most valuable technical skill of the next 10 years will not be writing basic syntax code. The paramount skill will be complex systems architecture and high-level agent orchestration. You must aggressively transition from being a manual contributor to being a strategic conductor. You must understand how to chain prompts together. You must learn how to define rigid operational guardrails for autonomous systems. The individuals who master agentic delegation will generate incredible wealth and hyperscale their professional output. Ones who stick to manual, repetitive digital tasks will be aggressively automated out of the market. The Silicon Revolution stops for absolutely no one. Are you ready to command your own AI army, or will you let them replace you? That brings us to the end of today's deep dive into the future. If you found this high-speed breakdown valuable, you need to subscribe to NeonSync AI right now. Hit that notification bell to stay locked into the future of tech. Drop a comment below and tell us which job you think the swarm will conquer next. We will see you next time on the absolute front line of innovation.